Our top story this hour, pro-Tamil groups are protesting Sri Lankan President Mahinda Rajapaksa's private visit to Bodh Gaya and Tirupati. The DMK-backed Tamil Eelam supporters organisation have already begun their protests in Chennai wearing black outfits. DMK leader Kanimozhi is leading those protests. MDMK leader Vaiko is also leading the protests in the national capital. He will be protesting outside Prime Minister Manmohan Singh's residence as well. MDMK holds Rajapaksa responsible for killing of innocent Tamils in the last phase of the conflict between the Lankan army and rebel LTTE. Rajapaksa will be offering prayers at Bodh Gaya and Tirupati. For more on that, we are being joined by our correspondent Meenakshi Mahadevan joining us on the phone line from Chennai. Meenakshi, we believe that the DMK has already started its protests and Kanimozhi is leading those protests, also giving a speech out there. What more details can you tell us?
So that's right. The DMK's protest has in fact begun in Chennai, and Kanimozhi, in fact, Stalin was supposed to be leading the protest, but what we know now is that DMK leader Karunanidhi himself has come here, and he is the one who is leading the protest. Of course, this protest was first not announced by the DMK, but by the Tamil Eelam supporters organization, which is a defunct organization which was revived by Karunanidhi just a few days after the defeat in the election. This was definitely an attempt by him to try and once again emerge as the champion of the Tamil cause, to try and regain some lost ground in the state. And Peso had announced this protest here against Rajapaksa's visit today, but all DMK leaders here in full attendance, including party chief Karunanidhi, and they are leading the protest here. It's not just here, in fact, other pro-Tamil parties are also leading the protest. MDMK, in fact, is in Delhi, Vaiko himself in Delhi leading that protest. We're also being told that some MDMK cadres are in Tirupati and they were planning to march to Tirupati, but now we're being told that police forces that Section 144 has been in fact enforced in Tirupati, thereby denying any such formations of groups of people marching towards Tirupati. Remember, Rajapaksa goes to Tirupati this evening. He has already landed in Cuttack. He's going to be going to Bodh Gaya, and then thereafter he would be going to Tirupati tonight, and he would be staying over there, and tomorrow morning once again offering prayers, and then from there on going back to Sri Lanka. But this is not really the first time that the pro-Tamil groups in the state have protested against Rajapaksa's visit. Even the last time that he had come down to Madhya Pradesh to the Supa of Sanchi, MDMK cadres had gone in from Tamil Nadu to Sanchi to protest against Rajapaksa's visit. But yes, this is the first time that the central ally, the DMK, also has announced a large-scale protest, and Karunanidhi himself is leading it in Chennai.
Right, Meenakshi, so you're telling us that the protests are also going to be held at the national capital and also at Tirupati, where Mahinda Rajapaksa would be visiting. What can you tell us about the security measures in place?
Well, the security has, of course, been beefed up across all these areas where the protests have been planned. None of these protests are impromptu. They are, in fact, planned protests, and everybody knew it was announced earlier that these protests were happening. So definitely in Tirupati, like I mentioned, Section 144 has been enforced. Therefore, there is large-scale security in Tirupati ahead of Rajapaksa's visit this evening. Around 6 o'clock is when we are expecting him to land in Tirupati, and thereafter climbing to Tirumala from there. So the protest has, the police has definitely not taking any chances as far as Tirupati is concerned. But even in the entire way, in Tamil Nadu, at places where the protest has been announced, security has been beefed up. Remember, this is the first time that the DMK has announced the protest, and we are seeing even DMK party leader Karunanidhi himself leading it. So there is really security even around the place right now where I'm talking to you from, the protest site in Chennai. Similarly, across the entire area, a few kilometers away from Tirupati, where the MDMK partners are gathering to march to Tirupati, police has been deployed at various points to ensure that no untoward incidents happen.
Right.